Hello, everyone. Welcome to From Pain to Power. I am Sean J. Whew, this is a little bit different today. Um, Normally, I have a guest to join me, and she speaks of her pain and she speaks of her power and how that power was birthed in her. Um, Today, I am my own guest, and I welcome you all in to share my world today as I share my world with you all. I say thank you to everyone that has joined me today. I say thank you to all of you that continue to join me um, on this journey from pain to power. This has been a very emotional day for me. I'm going to take my fans off. They're noisy. Um, this has been a pretty emotional day for me today. Actually, the last 24 hours. And it's just in preparation for today. I know. I did not know until late last night that my guest today could not make it, but I knew that this moment was going to come where I was going to have to come on and be transparent and be naked and share my life with everyone. This is definitely not easy. um, So, for all my guests that have come onto the show and that have been transparent in one way or another, first I want to say I appreciate you for bearing yourself, for sharing with us, for helping us to get to the next level in our lives, for creating a place where we can begin the healing in ourselves. Um, so, I guess I just have to start. I'm sweating. Oh, goodness. So, this year has been a very wonderful and amazing year. A very scary year. A very trying year. I've dealt with my pain. I've dealt with my past. If you would have asked me a year ago, I would have said that I had three molesters and one rapist. This past December, I started therapy, and I knew it was something that I needed. And that moment was scary as well because I had to pick up the phone and I had to ask for help. And that's not an easy thing to do. It is never an easy thing to do to ask for help. I picked up the phone and I said I need to make an appointment. And I was asked two questions. The first question made me want to hang up. The second question made me want to hang up even more. I was asked, do I have any thoughts of hurting myself? That was a tough question to have to answer. Um, I was in a very bad place. And although I knew that I would never actually take my life, I can't say that I really wanted to live neither. But I answered the question with a no. Then I was asked, do I have thoughts of hurting others? That was a little bit more easier to answer, but still a difficult question to answer. I never thought of hurting anybody else. But just to be asked that, it didn't feel so good. But I answered no. So I made about 4 or 5 calls, and no one could see me soon enough. The final call, she said I could come in, I think that week. And I went in. Little short old white lady. So I'm thinking, like, no, what in the world could this lady possibly say to me? Like, she don't know me. She ain't experienced nothing in life. But She changed my life. And I've always said never judge a book by its cover. She absolutely helped me to open up doors. Every Tuesday, I went to go see her. And at first, I went in and I bullshitted. For probably the first month, I bullshitted. Um, Life is good. Yeah, I went through this, but I'm good. It didn't really bother me, or I'm healed from that. Then all of a sudden, it clicked. I come see this lady every week. I come see her every week. Every week she talks to me. She's not here to hurt me. She just wants to help. I went in a different person. I went in an honest person. And I started to share with her my truth. And we began at the beginning. When I was 4 years old, I was forced to kiss a boy. I was told that I was going to be killed if I did not kiss this boy. 4 years old. She was older than me. He was not. We were just kids, just babies. I kissed him. That was at 4. Between 5 and 6, I was molested by a family member. I cannot remember today how many times it happened. I just know it existed. I know for all of my life I've hated the smell of Vaseline. I cannot stand the smell of Vaseline. He used Vaseline. Oh, goodness. I still today hate the smell of Vaseline. Just this year, I'm sitting in my room in a little funk. My daughter comes into my room innocently, and she noticed I don't mind Vaseline that has a scent to it. Shea butter, shea moisture, whatever it's called, I don't mind that. It's that original old Vaseline. She comes into my room and she notices that my Vaseline is gone. So she goes into her room and grabs her Vaseline because my daughter's very caring. She is a caretaker by nature. She came into my room with the Vaseline. I went off. I yelled, I screamed, I cried. She's looking at me like, Mommy, what is going on? She's just scared. 11 years old, she's scared. I couldn't stop yelling. Get it away from me, get it away from me. She ran to her room crying. It took me a few minutes to get myself together. I was able to eventually hear her cry. I went to my daughter. I hugged my daughter. And it felt like the first time I had ever held her in my arms. She was 11, but that felt like the very first time that I held my child. and we cried. We cried together. She held me. I told her why it happened. And in that moment, I was also able to teach her how to stop holding things in. Today, my daughter doesn't hold as much in. She's 11, so I know I'm not going to know everything. But now today, she speaks and she talks. Someone tried to make that moment so ugly. But that moment of her seeing me, seeing my vulnerability, seeing my fear, I think in that moment, she learned that her mother is human. And in that moment, I learned that I don't have to sugarcoat anything with my child. That I am to be honest and open with her at all costs. Because this is how she learns. This is how she grows. Our children have had enough of us pretending that everything is okay. How do they learn how to cope with life if we go around pretending that everything is okay? So when life smacks the shit out of them, they fall, they crumble, because they never learn how to truly cope with life. The greatest gift that I could have given my child is my honesty, my truth. Stop holding it in. Talk, breathe, let somebody in. Anybody that's genuine. So we had that moment. I love my child. She's amazing. For 11 years, she's been able to see me. Now I can see her. And it's absolutely amazing. So, between 5 and 6, being molested by a family member. Around the age of 7, I was walking to school very late. Me and my brother. I got stuck in the tree some kind of way. Some girl was there that was supposed to be trying to help me. She told my brother to go ahead to school to get help. In the midst of her trying to help me, she took advantage of me and began to touch me. That was my second molester. Age 9 or 10, I got in the car with the neighbor that was supposed to bring me home from Girl Scout. Normally he would drop me off first, then he would drop his daughter off or go and do whatever they had to do. This day he dropped his daughter off first. And in front of my house, he molested me. This time I told. At the age of 5, I was being molested. And my father found out. And he beat me. Pretty bad. So I've always had a kind of grudge with my father until 11 years ago. And I realized that parents, we try to do the best that we can. We don't have all the answers, but we try. And I understand today what he was trying to teach me was to speak up. think that he beat me because he was angry that it happened to me. And that he was angry because I didn't tell him myself. I didn't get that lesson until 11 years ago. Instead, I felt like he beat me because I did something wrong. I can only imagine how he felt knowing that someone had touched his child, his daughter, you know. Um, Now I understand. I get it. Speak up. Don't allow people to take advantage of you. Don't allow people to treat you any kind of way. I get it today. I love my father today. Today we have the best relationship ever. If there's something going wrong in my life, I call him. He's always there. But it took me a while to understand that beating. It took me a very long time to understand that. So those are my three molesters. My first year of college. A friend of mine's asked me to let her friend's friend stay in my room for a while. I hate sleeping with clothes. I put on pajama pants. I put on a pajama shirt. Um, I tried watching TV. I tried walking around. I tried to do everything I could to stay up. I did not feel comfortable. I finally fell asleep. And I woke up to him being on top of me. Pants off, and he's on top of me, raping me. I'm yelling, I'm pushing. My bed was right by the window. If only my window was up. Maybe somebody would have heard my cries. Eventually, I was able to get out the room and I ran, called for help. I had to go to the emergency room. I had to be examined. They took a light over my body to find if there was any semen. There was semen all down my leg. I had to take a morning after pill. And still to this day, it's still bothering me because I don't really know if Ryan would have been my first child or my second child. I think about it sometimes. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't take the morning after pill and I would have been pregnant. I don't know what I would have done. Maybe I would have two children. I knew that no one believed my story. I knew that people thought that I asked for it. Maybe I started having sex and then changed my mind. Maybe I was just too embarrassed, so I called rape. I think that hurt more than the rape. He raped me in my dorm room. That was my first rapist. My second rapist, I called him my boyfriend. He was my boyfriend. I trusted him. I think this is where I began to become numb. I fought, I cried, and then I just laid there. I just laid there. It'll be over soon, I guess. I shared the story with someone, and they told me it wasn't rape because he was my boyfriend. I never thought about it again until this year. My boyfriend raped me. He was my second rapist. Oh, goodness. My third rapist was my girlfriend. We went to a party. At this time, I had started dancing. And we were just supposed to be there to dance. Mad Dog 2020. Oh, that Mad Dog 2020. Whew. I've never had it since. I was extremely intoxicated. She raped me in front of a room full of people. My almost lifeless body. And I assumed that the men just thought it was a show. Two women going at it. One of the men told me what happened. Told me that he was uncomfortable with it, but he didn't know what to do. She was my third rapist. Mhm. And there's one opportunist. That's what I call her. A year ago, I'm in my house, sick, pneumonia. Had pneumonia for over a month. I had been staying at a friend's house, but I was so adamant about being in my own place. I felt like I had been there for too long. I just wanted to be in my own space and try to get myself together. I asked her to come over and bring me some Vicks body rub. No. She came over. She bought the body rub. I've had so much medicine in my body that I could barely keep my eyes open. We were talking on the couch and I fell asleep. Surprisingly, that I could ever sleep around anybody in this day. Um, I woke up, my breast was out of my clothes, and she was enjoying herself. My sick body, she was enjoying herself. I don't know to call that a rapist or opportunity. I don't know what to call her. She took advantage of me. So I believe that was all my sexual trauma. I hope that there's no more. A lot of this has become apparent from journaling, writing, and just allowing my brain to just relax. I think I had to, some kind of way, learn how to trust myself again. I had to give myself permission to trust me with my memories. I began to unlock them. And then I began to be able to face them. And I was able to begin the healing process. What I thought I was healed from, I realized that I wasn't quite there yet. And I'm understanding today that healing is a process. It happens in stages. It doesn't just happen overnight. I thought because I always talked about everything I've been through or what I thought I had been through, that that was enough. It wasn't enough. Just about every relationship I've been in has been abusive in some form of another. Financially, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. I've experienced it all. May not have all been with the same person, but everyone that I chose to be in my life was abusive. I had to ask why. My therapist began to help me understand that those that experience trauma at an early age normally deal with abusive relationships at an older age. How did I not know that these relationships was abusive? Because I had become numb. My tolerance level was really high. And I accepted it. I didn't love myself. I didn't find myself worthy of love, of true love. So I accepted people bullshit. Now today I can call bullshit bullshit. I don't know if I've ever in my life experienced true love. I'm learning today what love is. I don't know if there's a definition to love. I think that in every relationship, there was something that I hated. So I found somebody that did not belong to them. And because that one thing that I hated in the past relationship, they didn't possess that quality, I felt like I was safe. But then there was another quality that I hated, and eventually woke up and just was like, this is enough. I had to ask myself, why have I been in so many relationships and no one ever broke up with me? How did I make it to 39 and never feel heartbreak? I've never felt my heart break. Nobody's never left me in a relationship. I had to ask myself, why? Would you leave somebody that you can walk over? Probably not. Would you leave somebody that gives you everything that you want and need? Probably not. Would you leave someone that takes care of you financially, mentally, emotionally? Probably not. I learned how to become what everybody else needed. You wanted a homemaker? I became a homemaker. You want me to cook? I'll cook. You want me to work harder? I'll work harder. You want me to please you sexually? I'll please you sexually. I learned how to not be present. That's how I've been able to cope and deal with life. Just don't be present in it. Just don't be present. I think this year I just got tired of living life dead, walking around dead. Just got tired. I wanted to feel life. I wanted to actually experience life. So I began to do the work. Therapy, meditation, sitting with myself. You want to heal yourself? Try sitting with yourself for 15 to 20 minutes a day in quietness. Try looking in the mirror and trying to find something good. That's where healing begins. That's where healing starts. Today, I can say that I love myself. Today, I can say that I trust myself. I trust my instincts. I was mad for a while because every situation that arises, I knew before it happened that something wasn't right. I knew that there was always a warning sign. whether it's a whisper in your ear, whether it's your heart beating a little bit faster, whether the hair on your arms begin to raise, there's always a warning sign. Always. As women, we have to stop ignoring the warning signs. By nature, we want to help everybody. By nature, we're caregivers, we're providers, we're even protectors by nature. Somebody needs something, we just want to help. The first person that I am to help is myself. The first person that I'm committed to is myself. The first person I am to protect is myself. I had to learn how to say no. I had to learn that it's okay to say no. I had to give myself permission to say no. If it doesn't feel right in my soul, in my spirit, in my heart, in my body, if it doesn't feel right, I say no. First step in making wiser decisions is learning how to say no. Life is pretty amazing. How do you birth your power? You gotta deal with the pain. You gotta deal with it. You gotta face it head on. Does it hurt? It hurts like hell. It hurts like hell. I did not know my worth. Raped in college, raped by my boyfriend. I turned to the streets. I remember riding down New York Avenue with one of my girlfriends. Lil' Kim was playing. And I had this amazing idea to become a pimp. So I said, in order to become a pimp, I gotta learn this game. I was gonna find me some women, turn them out, make me some money. How do you learn? You get out there. So I found me a pimp. I knew from the beginning that I just wanted to take with his knowledge and find me some women and to become that. So I became a pimp. I became a pimp. I was a man. I learned the streets. I became the streets. I took all of his women and they began to work for me. I did not see the value in myself, so how could I see the value in other women? Nobody saw the value in me, so why would I possibly see the value in other women? I remember him becoming so angry at me that because I took his woman, he punched me in my face so very hard. He punched me. And I think most women were supposed to yell or fall or I just laughed. But I have been praying for an outlet. I have been praying for a way out. I wanted out of that life. I really wanted out of that life. In that moment, I woke up. He punched me, I woke up. That was the last time that I saw those girls. Um, but I still at that time did not have enough. I went from being a pimp to then dancing. I actually enjoyed dancing because I felt like people saw me or something. I'm not really sure. But I didn't see the value in myself. So that's what I did with my life until one day I woke up and I was tired. I think I go through these moments where I can deal with the situation for a period of time. And then eventually I wake up, I come to myself, and I run. Sometimes it takes more pain than other times for me to come to myself. But eventually I come to myself and I run. The only thing is that I ran from one thing to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, but it was still all pain. So that is my pain. I think I shared about everything. My power. Now today I can look in the mirror and smile. Now today I can say that I love myself. Now today I know what I'm worth. Now today I will not accept nobody's bullshit. Now today I will not accept anybody's form of abuse, anybody's manipulation, anybody's sense of control over my life. Today I know who I am. And I'm okay with that. Today I think I'm a pretty amazing person. I'm pretty amazing. I know where my power lies. I know who I am. I know who I'm not. It took me a while, 39 years exact, to love this body of mine. 39 years to finally love myself. I'm pretty amazing. I'm pretty amazing. I have many gifts. I have many talents. I'm pretty amazing. Sometimes you gotta pat yourself on your own damn back. In middle school, I thought about committing suicide. think in middle school was probably the closest I've gotten to really doing it. In life, of course, I wish that I was dead many of times. I didn't understand why I had to live this life. I didn't understand why I had to go through so much bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. I didn't understand it. Today I understand it. Today I can say I'm thankful to be thankful to be thankful. My power lies in my mouth, in my tongue, the words that I speak. I now know today what I'm called for. I know my purpose. And in order to walk in it, I had to let go of a lot of things. God had to strip me from a lot of things. He had to make me pretty naked. I lost a lot. Money, friends, vehicles. I've lost a lot. But I had to realize that those things were just things. And I had to focus on all of the things that I've gained. I've gained me. I've gained me. And I'm a pretty amazing person. I've gained my freedom. I've gained my permission to speak. I've gave myself permission to speak the truth. Finally in life, I've gained my daughter. I've gained a better relationship with her. I've gained my gifts because now I can walk in them. God is able to use them. Most importantly, I've gained myself. I've gained myself. And I am a pretty amazing person. Pretty amazing. Nobody wants to deal with pain. Nobody wants to feel that. But if you truly want to be healed, you got to feel the pain. You have to speak your truth. Healing begins in truth. It begins in truth. Three molesters, three rapists, one opportunist, prostitute, pimp, dancer. That's who I was. That was my truth. It is my truth. I'm not her today. That is my truth. Always been a hustler. Always loved money. Always. My love for money and my lack of self-worth allowed me to do things that I really didn't want to do. So I've been scared. I've been scared for 15 years to be successful. I've been scared to death of it. I've been scared to make money because I know what I used to do for it. My therapist asked me, would you ever prostitute again? No. Would you ever pimp again? No. Would you ever dance again? No. Would you ever sell drugs again? No. So why are you afraid? In that moment, I released that fear. I'm worthy of success. I'm worthy of success. I'm worthy of being provided for myself and my daughter. I'm worthy of that. We deserve the best. I'm no longer scared of success. I'm not that girl that I was at 18 years old. I'm not that girl I was at 19 years old. I'm a woman today. I'm a queen. I'm a goddess. I know how to carry myself. I'm not afraid of success anymore. I call success to me. I create today. A year ago, I was ready to give up. I was ready to give up 6 months ago. I was ready to give up. Or at least I thought. I think that God has a way of showing you what you really want out of life. He'll put it right there in front of you. You don't want this business? Close the doors. My landlord said I had to go. Less than 6 months ago. She told me I had 2 weeks to back up and move. God said, do you want success? I said over and over again, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it. I was tired. I was sick, I was tired, I was sick, I was tired. I was giving to everybody else and had nothing for myself. I was drained constantly, daily, over and over again from everybody else. I had nothing left for myself. I had nothing to give to myself. I didn't want it. But at the very moment where I could have lost it, God asks, do you want success? I realized that as much as I did not want it at one time, as much as I wanted to let go, I think it's like a person that says, I'm going to commit suicide, yet I'm tired of living. And then all of a sudden your life flashes before your face. And you can make a decision to let go, or you can make a decision to keep going. Getting ready to lose everything, I realized how much I wasn't ready to let go. So I created a GoFundMe account. Sean J created a GoFundMe account. What? Sean J. I had to ask for help because I wasn't ready to let go. Many of you poured into me. You all thought that you were saving my business. You all were saving my life. I thank everybody that pours into me, whether it was financially, whether it was a prayer, whether it was a hug. Y'all saved my life. I realized in that moment that if you all cared enough about me, strangers, to pour into me, I mean, some people gave hundreds of dollars, some people gave 50, some people said all I can give is 50. I said, what? You just gave $50. What do you mean that's all you can give? Like, that's a lot. You all saved my life. I started to understand how much I was worthy of success. It was more than money. You saved my life. Today, my business is still here in Morningside, Maryland. I wake up every day excited to create a new day. I wake up every day excited to make money and to be successful. I'm ready. So, my power, I know who I am, and I'm okay with that. I am an entrepreneur, and I'm okay with that. I have 3 businesses: Street Graphic Design and Printing Studio, Weddings by Sean J, and J. Sean Models. I didn't forget the name. I'm just still accepting that as a business. J. Sean Models. I started that business when I was 18 years old in college. I quit doing fashion shows 6 years ago. It's time to get back. It's time. I retired from the art of couponing, teaching coupons, because it's just time for me to focus on some other things, some other projects. The Sean J Project is soon to be a nonprofit organization. Soon to be a nonprofit organization that hosts community events, that give others a platform to speak their truth, to showcase their talents, to have some fun, to learn a little bit, 3 businesses, 1 nonprofit, and a few projects that I'm working on. I'm ready for success. I'm ready. Scary still, but I'm ready. Yeah, pretty scary. But not that fear that I used to have. It's a different type of fear. I think there are 2 types of fears, one that hinder you and one that helps you. This is a fear that kind of like push me. Fear of being broke, fear of not providing for my child. Those things, that's that good kind of fear that keep you motivated and keeps you moving forward. So that's my pain. Now I'm walking in my power and it feels amazing. Absolutely amazing. To birth this show from pain to power has been absolutely amazing. So many things are taking place in my life. Some things I can't share right now. Some things that you all will soon see. Another thing that I'm proud of today is my circle of friends, of women. I made a post, I think 2 weeks ago, and I said that no more one-sided relationships, friends, family, no more. And then I made an event called Connecting with Sean J. Excuse me, and I invited everybody to come. And 5 women showed up, I think. I think it was like 5 of us, right? I'm not here in the studio by myself. 2 of the young ladies are here with me that were at the event. And they've been pretty amazing. I love them. I texted them at 11:30 today and said, hey, stop past the studio at 11:45. They were here. One of them told me last week it's impossible to hang around you and not get busy. I had to take that. I didn't understand that, but I'm understanding it now. You cannot be around me and not be busy. You can't be around me and not be motivated. You can't be around me and be okay with where you are now today. Our job is to push each other, support into each other. And they're pretty amazing. They don't know it yet, but they're going to be behind this camera one day. They're going to be my guests one day. Yeah, they're shaking their heads saying, no, not me. Yes, them. So today I am in the studio in front of the camera by myself, but I'm not here alone. Another young lady who just recently met, prepared me yesterday for this. She didn't know that she was preparing me for this, but she spoke some words to me last night to encourage me in life in general. But yeah, she was preparing me for today. I went home and saw a message that said I can't make it tomorrow. I was like, yeah, God, you're funny. You are really funny. But how can I ask other people to come up here and share their pain and I not share my own? So life is amazing. If you're contemplating suicide, don't do it. It hurts. Life. Where you are today is not the end. More than likely, You're contemplating committing suicide because there's something great in you. Don't do it. Reach out to me. Reach out to a therapist. Reach out to your pastor. Reach out to a genuine friend. Reach out to somebody. If you have had thoughts of connecting with me, do it. I'm human. I don't bite. Inbox me, call me, text me, email me, whatever you have to do. Reach out to me. We are all here to help each other, to push each other, to pour into each other. You do not have to live life by yourself. You don't have to do it. I'm here. There's help. If you are in a domestic relationship, domestic violence, this is October. Get out. Make a plan and get out. Make a plan. Make a plan. I didn't understand that before. Before I would just say, run, girl, run. Make a plan. In June, I had to go file paperwork for a stay away order. I had to answer a question. Oh, goodness. The question was, if the person killed you, do you give us permission to speak on your behalf? I had to give complete strangers permission to speak on my behalf. My family didn't know what I was going through. My friends didn't know what I was going through. Nobody knew. I had to give permission for strangers to speak on my behalf if this girl killed me. If you are in a domestic violence, abusive relationship, make a plan. Make a plan. Speak to someone. Get help. Make a plan. I did not have a plan. I knew it had to end. I did not have a plan. Things could have ended differently had I had a plan. But then again, it had to end the way that it ended. Being attacked in front of my daughter, having my daughter to have to call the police to get help. It had to end that way. If you are friends with someone that is an abuser, they need help. I know that you believe that being a friend is, girl, you can do better. Girl, don't let her do that to you. Girl, you better fight. See your friend for who they are. Encourage them to get help. Encourage them to get help. The abuser needs help. The abusee needs help. Everybody needs help. No one should have to live their life in secrecy. Nobody should have to live like that. Not an adult, not a child. I did not understand that allowing these things in my life for so long was affecting my child. I thought I was protecting her. I didn't think she saw anything. I allowed my child to become a victim of domestic violence. Children don't deserve that. If you are in a domestic violence, abusive relationship, make a plan and get help. There's hope. There's hope. There's help. This summer, I slept on floors. I stayed at a friend's house. I slept in my studio. I slept on mattresses. The Victims Crime Unit of DC put me in a hotel for 21 days. They paid for it. There's help. You don't have to do this alone. I came out the courtroom. They were right there. They told me come to the office immediately. They put me in a hotel. Me and Ryan. June 14th was the last day that my child slept in her bed where we were living at the time. I'm a firm believer that God would take every negative thing and turn it into a positive. Everything that the enemy means to destroy you, God would turn it around. My daughter's 11. For 11 years, we have been living in a mouse-infected apartment. Sean J. what? We have been living beneath what we're worthy of. 11 years. Waking up mornings with mice on the traps. Sitting in the living room at night with mice running past us. Sometimes it's worse than others. That's where we were living. So the enemy thought that I'm going to attack you in front of your child. I'm going to take away everything else that you thought you wanted or needed. But God said, it hurts right now. You think you're losing your home. But I got something greater in store for you. You now live in a house. It's all about power. 2 floors, washer and dryer. I haven't seen that one bug. not a mouse. Beautiful trees outside. Beautiful trees. You got to go through the pain. You got to experience the loss. God is not going to give you greater until you experience the loss. My belief. 11 years. 11 years. We are in a much better place today. Business is here, thriving, growing daily. Ryan is in school, all A's. Last year, Ryan brought home her first D. Always an honor roll student. When things start to shift in your child and they become out of character, it's a sign. I was mad about the D, but I should have been mad at myself. The D was a sign that something's not right. All A's on her progress report. All A's. She's back to loving school. She wakes up every morning before I get up and get herself ready for school and kisses me or hugs me and say, "Mommy, I'm out the door." She's excited. I have my child back and she's happy. We're both happy and loving each other. We gotta go through the pain. Life is pretty good. So I'm done. I think I've shared everything. I want to thank everybody for listening in. I made it. I think I cried enough before this happened, before going live, that I let go of all those tears prior. And I'm glad. I didn't want you all to see me like that. They saw me. But I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is From Pain to Power. If you would like to be a guest on the show and share your pain to power story, please reach out to me at SeanJ@gmail.com. Visit my website, www.seanj.com. Feel free to share this video and all of my videos. Power exists. You got to go through the pain. November the 4th is We Rock the District. It's for the awareness and prevention of teen suicide. Awareness, prevention, teen suicide is the third leading cause of death amongst our youth, ages 10 to 24. I still have room for one guest speaker. I still need 5 more performers, and I still need to get this word out to get all of Charles County, Waldorf, and the surrounding areas into the Waldorf Culture Center. Help me pack this building. Help me share life to this, or light to this growing epidemic. I need your help. If you see me post a flyer, share it, please. December the 2nd is Stop Giving Your Shit Away. It's an empowerment conference for women. We have to learn what we're worthy of. We got to stop giving away our peace. We got to stop giving away our money, our gifts, our time, our bodies. That's December the 2nd. Every Tuesday is Transformation Tuesday, where we have guided meditation and light yoga. Come and join me for meditation from 7 to 8. It's absolutely free. Beginning November the 1st, the Transformation Room will be available to the public to come in to meditate. If you would like to meditate with me, I'm here. If you would like to do it on your own, the room is here. If you're in the military, you know someone in the military, the room is here. Andrews Air Force Base is right up the street. We all are going through things. Vets are going through things. Our children are going through things. We're going through things as adults. The room is here. come and just start your self-healing. Self-healing. Um, I'm also getting ready for the lip sync battle that's coming in 2018. I'm looking for 20 couples that want to battle each other and to the lip sync battle. And I think that's it for this year so far. My schedule for 2018 is already up and posted on my website. If there's any event that you would like to take part in, please do not hesitate to contact me. I need volunteers. I need guest speakers. I need performers. I need vendors. I need sponsors. I need volunteers. I need volunteers. So if you would like to help with anything, please, 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 please get in contact with me. I'm so excited about life, you all. Life is good. It's pretty amazing. You gotta live. You gotta make a decision every day to wake up. Last thing, 2 weeks ago, I told my daughter, we were talking about social media and the dangers of it. I told her she got one job. She got numerous jobs, but her very first job is to come home every day. That's her very first job, to come home every day. So then I had to tell myself that my first job is to come home every day. That means that I got to wake up every day. I got to be productive. I got to not think about all the negative stuff. I just got to make it home. Make it home to my child. She got to make it home to me by being safe on social media. That's what I was trying to tell her. Don't post your schools. Don't post where you are. You know, people out here, they a little, So her job is to make it home. She got to be safe. My job is to make it home. I got to be safe. So our jobs as adults is to make it home every day. Wake up, live life, breathe, experience life, feel the pain, heal yourself. I think that's it. Did I miss anything? Can I log off now? All right, before they ready just to hit go for God's sake, nah. Please join me next Wednesday right here from Pain to Power at noon every Wednesday. That clock says 1:31. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I need some tea. My throat is a little parched. Every Wednesday right here at noon from Pain to Power. Remember, your pain's only purpose is to birth your power. I will see you all here next Wednesday at noon. Peace.